Come along, Rose. Miss Mallow said she'd be here if we called at 9.
We'll try again, Edgar.
What do you think we should do? Shall we wait?
We most certainly will do nothing of the sort. If Miss Mallow hasn't got the common courtesy to be here with...
Morning, Miss Whitbread. Mr. Whitbread, can I help you, sir?
Yes, we had an appointment to meet Miss Mallow.
Oh, ain't she in, then?
We'd hardly be standing here if she was.
Oh, yeah. Well, she mustn't have heard you. She must be in. Well, it's locked. That's funny, you know. She's always in well before this. Oh. The key's in the lock on the other side. She must have someone with her. She often locks the door when she's got someone with her, says being disturbed. Still, it's funny she don't answer, though.
Well, if she is there, she evidently does not mean to answer. I think we should leave the parcel with Brill.
No. I would prefer to hand it over personally.
No, I don't like the looks of this. Here, Governor, if you'll just give me a lend of that newspaper of yours, I'll have you in there in a jiffy. That's it. Oh,
Haven't you got a key?
no, she's got them both. This will do just as well. Yeah, I think that's got it. There.
Oh, it's very ingenious, very clever.
Old soldier's trick, sir. She's in here. Well, that's funny. That's very queer, that is. Hey, you, the towel hill. Oh, oi, you. Hold on a minute. Oi. 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 Well, that's a rum old dude, that is. What was he doing in here, eh? That's rum.
What, you don't know him?
Well, I didn't get a proper gander at him, I don't know.
Well, Miss Mallow is not here. So much is obvious. I think, Brill, we will leave the parcel with you.
Oh, well, I better give you a ticket, or what's its name, a receipt. The book's usually on the desk here somewhere. I wonder what that fellow was doing in here. No, I did this. Yeah, you know, I don't like the looks of this.
Look, could we please have the receipt? We're in a hurry.
Just one moment, Mum.
We're going to be late, Edgar. Edith dislikes unpunctuality, you know that.
We can take a hansom, Rose.
We'll take an omnibus. Really, Edgar, we cannot afford to go prancing around London in hansom cabs.
Oh, my God! Oh, my God!
What is it? It's Miss Mallow. Quick, Brill. What? Go and get a doctor. And summon a policeman. Come on, man, hurry. A doctor and a policeman, and hurry. Rose, dear, control yourself. Rose. It's better. You mustn't lose control, my dear.
Did you hear yet?
Yes, sir?
Cork, man, Cork! Never mind.
Oh, he's hopping about like a pea on a hot shovel this morning. What's up?
I expect his old woman's been at him again. I can always tell.
Chalky!
Now, don't take all day to sweep that floor. I want you to go to the inside of these windows, give them a good clean. Evans, you help him. The damn things look as if they haven't been touched for months.
No, well, for 2 pins, I'd tell him what he could do with these perishing windows. Ha ha! Just gonna make a start, Mr. Rodway. Oh, well, I suppose I'd better boil the kettle up. I'm not washing them windows in coal. No, I'll tell you that.
Ta-da! Have no fear, Marriott is back. Your troubles are over. The intrepid detective has returned to scourge the underworld. What the devil's the matter with you chaps? Why the long, miserable faces?
Yeah, well, it's all right for some. We haven't been on leave.
Oh, he's jealous, is he? Never mind, Gardner, your turn will come. Hey, jolly good of you to tidy the old place up for me. I appreciate that. Nice to come back to a tidy office. Sergeant shown up yet?
Yeah, well, if you don't turn up soon, the super's going to burst a blood vessel.
Rodway, in the office? In a temper? Oh, nothing's changed, just the same. You know, that's what I like. The world can change about our ears, but here everything stands firm, unchanging.
Shall we tell him, Chalky?
No, let him find out.
Chalky, how about some tea? I've missed your tea, you know. There's nobody brews a pot of tea like you, my dear old friend.
I got other things to do.
But I haven't forgotten you, Chalky. I bought you a present.
Go on, you're pulling my legs.
See that's wet, see that's dry. Cut your throat if I tell a lie, Chalky, you know. I wouldn't forget you.
Where is it then?
See then?
After I've seen what you brung me.
It's a bargain. Here.
What is it anyway?
It is a souvenir of Paris. The famous tower built by Alexander Gustave Eiffel.
Who's he when he's at house?
Such ignorance. The great French engineer. He built that for the Paris exhibition. Do you know, that's 985 feet high, one of the wonders of the world.
Thank you very much.
That's not all. Come on, come on. Now, you see this here, this little window there?
Well?
Hold it up to your eye, have a look. Come on.
I can't see nothing.
Let me have a deco, Chalky. Hey, now, that's what I'd call a souvenir.
Here, come on, what can you see?
Look, Chalky,
Give it to me,
Chalky,
come on.
you're too old
Far
for this
too
sort
old.
of thing. Hey, she's from the Follies, isn't she,
So
Bob?
they say. Turn it round, there's more on the other side.
What, more?
Yeah.
It's a marvel how to get the pictures in this little thing, isn't it?
shrink 'em.
Hey, no, wait a minute, wait a minute.
No, well, come on.
Hey, hands
Well,
off.
give it to me.
Hey, that's what I'd call
What's
a
going on
Give
here?
it to me. It's mine.
You'll have to take your turn with everyone else.
Hey, shut up, it's the Assistant Commissioner.
And what's your name?
Marriott.
Sir.
Sir.
Rank.
Detective Constable attached to Sergeant Cork, sir.
I see. Detective Constable Marriott.
Sir.
I see.
Oh, Mr. Thorne.
Just one moment, please, Mr. Rodway. What's your name?
Gardner, sir.
Rank, man, rank.
Sergeant Gardner, sir.
Your tunic.
Well, we were tidying up the office, sir.
I see. Not before time. You will wear your tunic at all times when on duty.
Sir.
And Sergeant. Sir. You will report all these men for misconduct in the usual manner, yourself included. On this occasion, you will each be fined 3 days' pay. Consider yourselves fortunate you're not dismissed from the force.
Who'd you say he was?
Well, he's the new governor, Assistant Commissioner Thor.
Thor, never heard of him.
Well, you're lucky. Just out of the army as a brigadier. All spit and polish.
Yeah, thinks the sun shines out of his backside.
He's no mud, though, Bob. You better watch him.
Welcome back from leave, Marriott. Glad to have you. Fined 3 days' pay. Look, I might hammer papers in. Is he taking over from Charlie Rodway?
Oh, no, but he's over him, like, you know, responsible.
Heaven help us.
Yeah, the only good thing is that his office is over in the new police building. He doesn't work from here.
Sergeant Cork took his leave in London, didn't he?
Yeah?
Or has he been told about...
Well, not that I know of.
The crime summary, sir? Yeah, thank you. They're the good men? The best, sir. A little high-spirited, I admit, but I'd rather have that than... Shall we go through this report, Superintendent? If you please. Another large break-in at Tottenham. That makes 5 in the North London area during the past month. It's beginning to form a pattern. No doubt. What are you doing to break the pattern? Well, Sergeant James of the East Lingdon Division is in charge. He's a good man. I think he's got it well in hand. These investigations take time. Have Sergeant James report to me at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Sir.
Pimlico.
Yeah.
Ah, Marriott, back from foreign parts, safe and sound. Good. Get your coat on, I've got a job on.
Sergeant.
No, tell me all about it later. How are you, Sergeant? A little peaky. Need a break, eh? Look, get me a handsome cab right away.
Sergeant,
Is Charlie in?
well, Sergeant, look, before you go...
Later, lad. Later. Look, I've got a big job on. Don't forget that cab.
Don't go in there yet.
I
Charlie. I am back, signed on, fit and well. Pick us up downstairs as I came in. Murder with violence, just came over the wire. Victoria. Go on with it right away. Just what I needed, eh? Nice timing. Something decent to get my teeth into. I'll take Marriott along with me. I'll phone you through, Charlie, if anything. Oh, sorry if I interrupted, sir.
Sergeant Cork.
Got to get over there right away, Charlie, before all the local lads walk all over the evidence. Look, we'll have a beer later and I'll explain.
Corky. Sergeant!
Yes?
This is the Assistant Commissioner, Mr. Thor.
Oh, delighted to see you, sir. If you'll excuse me. Thank you.
Sergeant Cork.
Sir.
Close that door, will you, please?
Yes.
Show me that report. Miss Maud Mallow, Officer of the Fellowship to the Relief of Foreigners in Exile, found dead at 9:10 a.m. this morning. Violent assault.
I'm sure you'll appreciate the need for the greatest possible haste, sir.
Is it customary for you to assign yourself to cases as and when you choose, Sergeant?
Well, more or less, sir. Superintendent Mulway and I have an understanding. I mean, I take all the difficult ones and...
Naturally, I've had advance notice of your reputation.
Oh, exaggerated, sir.
So I imagine.
Not as exaggerated as all that, sir.
Perhaps you'd better explain, Superintendent.
That's very quiet.
Hold on, Sergeant Cork. We'll hit the roof in a moment.
Assistant Commissioner Thor is therefore going to take an active interest in the work of this department.
Thank you, Mr. Rodway. I wanted the sergeant to understand the position. Superintendent Rodway will continue as before in complete charge of this section of the department. I shall not interfere as long as the work goes well, in an orderly and efficient manner. Clear?
Clear, sir. As a matter of this investigation, I believe there is some urgency, sir.
The deployment of forces, Sergeant, rests with Superintendent Rodway.
Oh. Carry on, sir.
Yes, Sergeant, I think you better.
Permission to leave, sir?
Eh? Yes, off you go.
Sergeant Cork.
Sir.
I shall want your first report on this case sometime this afternoon at 4:15.
4:15. Very good, sir.
A minute. There you go. All right, choke out the position, then remove the body, will you?
Right, son.
And you can tell me, Doctor?
You shall have my report in due course, Sergeant.
I oblige, but there's anything you can tell me at once.
I can tell you nothing more than you've seen for yourself. This poor woman, to put it bluntly, she was strangled. Strangled, that's the plain word for it.
Any idea, when it happened, I mean, how long she been dead?
How long? Oh, indeed, that's the question. Yes, indeed, quite a question.
Is there an answer, sir?
Well, I would estimate, mark you, this is no more than an estimate, and not precise or definite, but I would estimate that she'd been dead, say, 10 or 12 hours.
10 or 12 hours, sure.
I said that would be my estimate.
Anything else, sir?
Well, in what way?
Well, her clothes are all disheveled and torn. There are bruises on her arm. She must have struggled.
Oh, I imagine she did, yes. One could say that with some degree of certainty.
Doctor, had she been sexually assaulted?
The details will be in my report.
I'd like an answer at once, sir. All you have to do is to confirm or deny it.
Well, I think I can confirm it, yes. A distressing business, unfortunate one. Expect some sort of assault in a woman of a certain character, but with a lady of Miss Mallow's background.
Indeed, it makes you wonder what the world is coming to.
Well, I'll be moving along, Sergeant. A lot to do, patients and so forth. A lot of influenza about, almost an epidemic, one might say. Good morning.
Indeed, sir. Get that fellow, Brill here, will you? The handyman, also the other two witnesses, Mr. Whitbread and his sister.
Well, they've gone, Sergeant.
Who said they could leave?
Well, the local police, apparently. Mr. Whitbread more or less insisted. Said his sister was shocked and distressed, and if we wanted to talk to them, we'd have to go to the home.
Which is where?
Wimbledon.
All right, that'll keep. Get Brill, will you?
Right, thanks.
just making a cup of cocoa.
Come on, you want it.
Oh, well, it's nearly
Come
ready.
on,
Won't be
I
a minute.
say.
I just thought I needed something, you see. I can't get over what's happened. I mean, who'd want to do a thing like that? To her of all people. Who'd do it? I ask you, Gov.
You didn't kill her, I suppose.
Hey? What? May God forgive you for saying a thing like that. Me? I'd have laid down my life for her. Me hurt her after all she'd done for me.
All right, all right. Right.
I worship that woman. I'd have cut off my arms if she asked me. Both arms.
I'm very touched. Come on.
You wanted me, Gov? You wanted me?
You work here, hmm?
Yeah, I've worked for Miss Mallow nigh on 2 years now. General assistant and handyman.
Did Miss Mallow keep any money in the office?
A few shillings, like, in a box in the top drawer.
Is it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I know. I found it on the floor this morning, empty. I suppose whoever did that must have...
Yeah. Is this a picture of Miss Mallow?
Yeah, that's her.
She often wear a brooch.
Always the same one. That brooch there. See it? The cameo. Wore it all the time. Never seen her without it. All the time. Summer, winter, all the time.
Was she wearing it when you found her?
Yeah, I've just told you. Well, she must have... Here, wait a minute. Now you come to mention it, I don't think she was. Leastways, I never seen it. Now, that's funny. That's queer as a French pie, that is.
Did she usually wear the same sort of clothes, skirt and blouse?
Always when she worked in the office, that sort of shirt and tie affair. Reckoned it gave the customers the feeling that she was as efficient as any man, you see. Yeah, she was a bit of a one for women's rights in more ways than one.
Tell me about this brooch, will you? Describe it.
Well, it was a good one. Gold mounted, sort of twisted gold. And the picture, the cameo, well, it was like the Queen. Not like she is now, but when she was a young girl.
Take this photograph with you, Marriott. It'll help you with the design. Put out a description to all jewellers and pawnbrokers, will you?
Right, son.
When you've done that, go along to Wimbledon and get a statement from the Whitbreads. I'll either be here or back at the office.
Right.
Did she ever wear any other sort of jewellery?
No, not regular like. That brooch worries me. I wonder why she wasn't wearing it this morning. Unless...
What was your last sentence, Brill?
What do you mean?
Your last prison term.
I done a tray on the cave grinder, Gov. 3 months.
What for?
I was doing a bit of the fingersmith.
Oh, lucky to get away with 3 months, weren't you? And before that?
Odds and ends. I won't lie to you, Gov. I've done a bit. But I've been straight as a pound of church candles ever since Miss Mallow took me on. I haven't put a foot nor a finger wrong.
Now, this man, the man you saw heading out the office when you arrived, do you recognize him?
No, sorry, Gov. I only got the back view, you see.
Well, tell me, what was that like, the view from the back?
What?
Well, tell me, was he tall, short, fat, thin, got a wooden leg, bald head? What sort of clothes was he wearing? Come on, man.
He didn't have a wooden leg.
Well, I'm glad we've eliminated that. But look, I haven't got all day. What was he like?
And that's all, I think. I only wish we could help you more, but, well, we hardly saw the man.
We certainly did not see his face.
You knew Miss Mallow well?
No, not really. We met her through the local minister. She attends our church. I mean, she did attend it. Oh, it's all too dreadful.
Yes, quite. Do you know of anyone who, well, did she have any enemies?
No, of course not in that sense. Mind you, I cannot say that she was well liked.
Now, Rose, please.
But we must speak the truth, Edgar. Maud, oh, that was her name, Mr. Marriott. Maud was rather... Well, she thought rather too much of herself, I thought.
I think you're being a little unkind and a little unfair. Maud did a great deal of good work.
And she took good care that others should know of it. That's no more than the truth, Edgar.
She was an attractive woman?
I believe some people thought so.
Well, did she have many admirers, gentlemen friends?
You may well ask.
No, Rose.
Well, I know of 3 at least.
This is just gossip and rumour.
It's no more than the
I will
truth.
hear no more of this. Poor Maud is dead, and that is enough. We must try and respect her memory. If she had certain weaknesses, it's simply an indication that she was human, as are we all. God knows she's paid dearly.
But Edgar, you...
That is enough. Mr. Marriott is interested in facts, not in rumour. Can we help you in any other way, Mr. Marriott?
I don't think so, no. Unless you can give me more details about the man who ran out from the office.
Oh, we hardly saw him, you understand.
Quite. Well, I think that's all for the moment. I'm obliged to you, sir, and to you, Miss Whitbread.
I'll see you out.
Thank you. Good day, sir.
Good day.
Thank you, Mom. Oh, thank you.
Mr. Marriott, do you mind if I ask you a personal question?
Not at all.
I've been admiring your coat. Who's your tailor?
Levy and Bennett, Whitechapel Road.
You seem surprised.
Well,
I've been trying to persuade Edgar for some time to find a new tailor. I wonder, would you mind
not
if
at
I...
all. Tell him to mention my name and to ask for Mr. Levy personally.
Thank you. Mr. Marriott, have you any idea who might have... well, this dreadful crime...
It is rather early in the day, Mom.
I know Edgar doesn't like me to say so, but... well, Miss Mallow wasn't quite the angel she liked to appear, you know. Oh, I say that not out of malice. No, thank heavens, my nature is free of that sort of taint. No, what I'm trying to say is that... well, she did rather encourage the men, and not always gentlemen.
Is there something you feel you ought to tell me, Miss Whitbread?
Oh, no. No. You've seen Brill?
The handyman at the office, yes.
You questioned him?
Sergeant Cork was about to, as I left.
There was... well, there was something odd in the relationship between Miss Mallow and that man. You know.
Odd?
Oh, yes, I noticed it on several occasions when I had cause to visit the office.
In what way?
Well, it's difficult to put into words. He was too familiar, if you understand me. Well, I know it sounds absurd, a man of his class with a woman of her social position, but I do assure you that it was true. It was nothing obvious. Merely the way he looked at her sometimes. The tone of his voice. It suggested a certain... how can I put it? A certain...
intimacy?
Yes, that is the word, exactly.
Did his manner annoy Miss Mallow?
Indeed, no. She seemed to encourage it. It was almost as though she were flirting with him. Well, I told you it was absurd.
Oh, perhaps not. After all, he was a strong, virile man. She was a handsome woman. They were thrown together a good deal alone.
Heavens, I'm not suggesting that there was anything in the nature... well, anything of that sort between them. I'm sure Miss Mallow would never have allowed... well, I'm sure you understand.
She encouraged him to a point, but no further.
Yes, that is the way I see it. Oh, but now I've put it into words, it seems so unfair, so cruel. I hope you do not think I'm malicious.
Not at all. I'm very grateful.
Mr. Marriott, tell me, oh, please, don't think me indelicate, but I'm not a child. I should like to know. Was Maud Miss Mallow? Well, I know that she was murdered. Was she also the victim of... I mean, did the man...
She was raped. Is that what you want to know?
Oh, how dreadful. How dreadful.
Rose?
Help that, Billy. Now take it or leave it.
Me mum says I must ask for 2 shillings.
18 pence.
But me mum says...
And I says 18 pence. Now take it or leave it. Boots. I've got enough boots in here to open the shop. 18 pence.
All right, missus.
Oh, now, here we go. Yes.
The only valuables missing as far as we can see were a few shillings from a tin on the desk and a brooch which the victim was wearing. I've put out this description to all jewellers and pawnbrokers, sir.
It's hardly likely that the murderer will attempt to sell or pawn the brooch in London.
It's a long shot, sir, but he's only got a few shillings from the desk. He may have got a bit desperate for money and taken a chance.
Does he keep a book of appointments? A register of possible visitors?
A register, sir, with some fairly detailed comments.
Ah, thank you.
Thanks.
Yes. Foreigners. Look at these names. Lachinovich, Steiner, Monikoff, Visser, Steibeck, Bronsky, Rosen.
After all, sir, it is a society for the relief of foreigners and exiles, sir.
It's one of these men. That's crystal clear. In a way, the woman asked for trouble, alone in that office with a stream of foreigners trooping in and out. Why can't women stay in their homes and leave this sort of work to the men? It's all this new woman nonsense. It's dangerous. Have you traced any of these fellows?
We're working on that now, sir.
Have you any definite ideas, Sergeant? Anything special you would...
No, not at the moment, sir. There are certain elements about the case that puzzle me. You see...
Come in.
Excuse me, sir. It's the Islington police, sir. They've picked up a man who was trying to pawn a cameo brooch, answering the one we described.
Where is he?
He's on his way up now, sir.
Did they give his name?
Yes, sir. It's Bronsky, Joseph Bronsky, sir, a Pole.
Let me know as soon as they get here, Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
Now then, let's see. Yes, here we are. What did I tell you? Bronsky, Joseph. Polish citizen from Krakow, former railway worker, left Poland for political reasons. Issued with overcoat, hostel voucher, and 1 shilling. Congratulations, Sergeant.
Sir?
Your perception and promptness in the matter of the cameo brooch. Had you not issued the particulars so quickly, we might have lost this fellow. As it is, we... Ow! Come on, Sergeant, get up! On your feet, quick! Put some eyes on this fellow. Good gracious, can't 2 officers control 1 criminal? I'll leave you to charge him. Mr. Rodway, we were discussing those breakings in North London. Let us continue.
All right, sit down, will you? Look, sit down. Choggy, how's the kettle?
I just made a fresh pot.
Bring it in, and a couple of those scones, will you?
But there's only 2 left.
That's all I asked for, lad, 2.
They're supposed to be for Mr. Marriott.
Don't argue with him. What he's ever had, he'll never miss.
Oh, all right, all right.
And bring in 2 cups of tea.
2 cups? I don't know where he puts it. I don't.
I do not kill her.
All right, wait a minute. Hold it, will you? If you have a moment, sir.
You've got a confession out of the fellow?
I'd like you to hear what he has to say, sir.
Yeah.
Hi, Bronsky. Tell these 2 gentlemen what you just told me.
And stand up. On your feet. Who took those irons off him?
I did, sir.
You were taking an unjustifiable risk, Sergeant.
Exactly. This man's a murderer.
We've yet to prove that, sir.
So you're going to face it out, are you? Well, that won't do you much good. We're not idiots. You killed that woman, didn't you? You tried to force yourself upon her, and when she refused, you killed her. And robbed her into the bargain.
No, it's not true. I do not kill her. I do not go there.
You were in that office.
Last week. I was there to see her. Last week.
This morning.
No, it's not true.
What's this typing?
He tried to pawn that along with the brooch, sir. I assume it belonged to Miss Mallow.
And I suppose you'll say you didn't try to pawn these this afternoon.
Yes, I tried to get money.
Ah, he admits something. Well, where did you get them? Hey, where did you get them? From Miss Mallow?
No.
Don't you lie to me, Bronsky, or I'll make you sorry you ever left your native land.
I don't think you're going to shift him that way, sir.
You'll see about that. I've handled thugs like this before. Where did you get this brooch?
I found him.
Found it? Where?
In street.
And this pearl typing. Did you find that too?
Yes.
Bronsky, you're lying. You believe that cock and bull story?
I didn't say I believed it, sir. I just wanted you to hear it. He's repeated it 5 times.
Well, once is enough for me. I'm not impressed. Now, what do you propose to do now,
I
Sergeant?
intend to get the Whitbreads here and Brill to see if they can identify him as the man they saw running out of the office, sir.
I thought you said they only saw him from the rear.
Well, there may be something about him that they can recognize, sir. After... Right, over here, Chalky lad. I sit down, Bronsky. It's for you. Here you are.
Just what do you think you're doing?
Interrogating a prisoner, sir.
Is that what you call it? Stuff and nonsense. Here, you, White, whatever your name is, take that stuff away.
Leave it, Chalky.
What did you say?
Superintendent Rob Bay put me in charge of this case, sir. As long as that still applies, I'd like to conduct inquiries in my own fashion.
Sergeant, will you be good enough to step into the superintendent's office? You too, please, Mr. Rodway. Sergeant Gardner.
Sir. All right, take a tea, Bronsky, will you? While about it, have a good think. You won't get away with this, you know. Just think it over. It'll be easier all round if you tell us the truth.
Could you close the door, please, Mr. Rodway? And now, Sergeant, perhaps you'll be kind enough to explain.
Explain, sir.
I don't like insubordination, Sergeant, and I don't like insolence, no matter from whom it comes. Is that clear? I don't like it, and I will not have it.
I understand your position, sir. I hope you'll understand mine. I'm not accustomed to being treated as a junior clerk. I don't like being treated as a junior clerk. You'll have my resignation in the morning.
Now, hold on,
Look, I'm
Corky.
sorry, but I'm an old dog, Charlie. I can't learn too many new tricks. Sorry.
Sergeant Cork, I want to make this absolutely clear. I am in no way questioning your conduct of this case.
I thought you were, sir.
But while I am in charge of this department, I will not have criminals mollycoddled. Do you think I'm going to stand by and watch that murdering Polak making a fool of you?
We must
And of the force?
be careful not to make a fool of ourselves, sir. You think you have the murderer next door. Very well. Let me remind you of a very important point. The doctor established that the woman had been dead for 10 to 12 hours when we found her, which means to say she must have been killed between 9:10 and 11:10 last night. Last night.
Thank you, Sergeant. I am quite capable of doing elementary arithmetic.
Do you believe that Bronsky attacked the woman, killed her, robbed her, then hung about the office for 12 hours before making his escape? Does that sum up, sir?
Yes, that is a point, certainly.
It's a very valid point, sir. Why didn't he leave? Why wait till morning? Why take the risk of being caught?
But he did try to pawn the brooch. How do you account for that?
Oh, he did rob her, sir, but not last night. I believe he went there this morning, possibly to ask for her help. He found the office door unlocked. He went in, found Miss Mello dead. He stole the brooch, the pearl, the money, and was about to leave when the Whitbreads arrived, and Brill.
In other words, he's a thief, but not a murderer. Is that what you're saying?
That is what I'm saying, sir.
Then who did kill her?
It remains to be discovered, sir, by whoever you put on the case.
Don't act the fool, Cork. Get on with it.
But...
Get on with it, man.
Sir.
And what are you grinning about, Mr. Rodway?
Not grinning, sir. Smiling.
What do you find so amusing?
Well, sir, at the latest count, that makes the 32nd time that Sergeant Cork has threatened to resign.
It's no good hanging about here.
But Miss Mallow told I should come today.
She ain't here, missus.
But she told...
Look, don't you read your papers?
Papers. I have my papers here.
No, not that kind of papers. Newspapers. Look, Miss Mallow is dead. Kaput. Finished. Understand? Hey up. You better hop off. Here come the police.
Police?
There's the key.
They're all the same. You mention the word police, they're off like greased lightning. They must think you're the Cossacks.
I'm glad to see you've recovered from your grief.
Oh, well, you've got to put a sort of show on,
This
haven't
way,
you?
bro. Right in here.
Now then, Brill, we want the truth.
Hey, what do you mean?
Last night, where were you?
Well, last night? Oh, you mean last night?
I mean last night, from, say, 8 o'clock until midnight.
Yeah, you're not going to try and shovel this lot on me, are you?
Where were you?
I was in the Duke of Wellington, the pub.
Which Duke of Wellington?
Well, down the Walworth Road. I was there all evening with my mates. Yeah, Governor, I swear.
You were there the whole time?
Yeah.
You didn't leave there?
Not till half 11.
Witnesses?
My mates, you ask them, they'll tell you.
Yes, they're good liars, too,
And
aren't
the
they?
landlord, it's the truth. Strike me, you don't think I'd have done a thing like that, do you?
Just answer his questions, will you?
You get on well with Miss Mallow?
I told you. She was like an angel to me. She helped me, set me straight.
That wasn't what I asked.
Well, what else do you mean?
Well, she was a handsome woman. You're not a bad-looking specimen, viewed from the outside.
What, me and Miss Mallow?
Well?
You're talking off the top of your head, Gov. She'd no more
Look,
look
we're
at me.
busy. We haven't got much time.
All right, take him inside, mate. You see things a different way from inside a cell.
You can't take me in. I haven't done nothing.
No?
All right. All right. So she did like me to play up to her once in a while. What could I do? I couldn't spit on her, could I? She fancied herself. Like to think she'd got a fella on the hook, even a bloke like me. But anything in trousers. That's as far as it went, though. You laid a hand on her. Tried to follow up, she went rigid. You know the type. All promise and no performance. She was as tight as a pawnbroker's waistcoat, the stuck-up mare. I had to act like she was the Queen of perishing Sheba. I had no choice.
So you came back to this office last night?
I didn't.
She was working. You started playing up to her, as you so
No.
delicately put it. You went a little too far. She turned on
No.
you. You lost
Oh,
control
never
and
in a
forced yourself
million
upon her.
years. Yeah, you're not going to let him hang this
All
round
right,
my neck,
look.
are you, Gov?
All right, leave it, mate. We'll check on his movements last night to begin with.
Well, my mates will tell you, and
yes,
the landlord.
Yes, I'm sure they will. Now, come on outside. Want to log out? Do you, recognize that, bro?
It's her brooch. I'd recognize that anywhere.
You definitely identify that.
My Bible oath on it.
And, yes? Well?
I think that's hers. She didn't wear it much, you see. Yeah, it did belong to her.
You told me the only jewelry she wore was a brooch.
Oh, well, I was forgetting this. She wore this and all, only not so often, like, you see.
You forgot it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Put it on the table, Simmons. Oh, you've forgotten the hot water.
Oh, I'll fetch some, miss.
Is there any further news, Edgar?
Yes. The police have detained a man.
They've caught him? Oh, that's splendid.
He was arrested in Islington, trying to pawn some of the stolen property.
I must say it gives one great confidence in the police to have acted so quickly and so efficiently. A biscuit or a little seed cake, dear? It's freshly made.
Oh, biscuit, please, Rose.
Oh, not the seed cake. I asked Simmons to make it specially.
All right, the seed cake.
He'll be hanged, of course.
Who?
Well, the man they've arrested.
My dear Rose, he has to be tried first. There has to be a trial.
I should have thought that would be a mere formality. I'm not a vindictive woman. I think nobody could accuse me of being vindictive. But I enjoy the thought of that man being made to suffer. Of the rope tightening around his throat. Just as his fingers must have...
The hot water, miss.
Oh, thank you, Simmons. The seed cake looks perfect. One of your triumphs.
Oh, thank you, miss.
Oh, send them away, Simmons. Whoever it is, send them away.
Yes, sir.
Do you think such a man would understand his punishment, Edgar?
I don't quite follow.
Well, the man they've arrested, the murderer. He must be an animal at best.
Even an animal can feel pain.
Feel it, yes. But understand its significance, appreciate its cleansing purpose, I don't think so. And I doubt if this man will feel it either.
How do we know what other people feel? How can you measure it?
Well, there are standards. Normal Christian standards of behavior.
Behavior. Since when has it been possible to equate feeling with behavior? We live in one way. We show a certain side to the world. What we think and what we feel are quite another thing.
Do you accuse us all of being hypocrites, then?
Hypocrites, yes. We crush and confine our emotions behind a wall of orthodox behavior, pretending they don't exist.
Oh, Edgar, really? Well, some people, perhaps.
All of us. When Papa died 2 years ago, we went into black. We presented the world with the face of the mourner. We pretended bereavement.
It was no pretense.
It was a lie, a deliberate lie. We were glad to see him go.
Edgar, this is horrible.
Feared him and we hated him.
I won't listen.
We prayed for the release that could only come with his death.
I won't listen. I loved Papa. I truly loved him.
No bitterness. No dark thoughts in the deepest corners of your mind.
I won't hear another word.
Strange thing is, he isn't dead. Father, I mean. He's left his imprint. The way you speak of pain. The way you hover like a hawk over the idea of pain and punishment. Savouring the details. Feasting on flesh.
And what about you? Has he left no mark on you?
I told Simmons to send them away. I'm in no mood to see anybody.
I'll attend to it, dear. You sit and rest. You're tired. You're not yourself today. I'll see that you're not disturbed.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid we must insist. You see, Miss Whitbread.
Simmons, Mr. Edgar distinctly said that he did not wish to be disturbed.
It's not my fault, miss. I sent this chap away, and then the next minute these two turns up. And they say they're from the police.
And so we are. Off you go, my girl. Off you go. Hurry on. Go on, vanish.
Really,
Disappear.
Sergeant, no, we'd have
Your
no
brother in there,
privacy.
ma'am?
Yes, but I will not
I'm
have
sorry.
him disturb.
Good afternoon, sir.
Edgar, I tried.
That's all right, my dear. What is the purpose of this visit,
I'm
Sergeant?
afraid I'm not quite certain of that as yet myself, sir.
Really, I shall have to modify my good opinion of the police.
Well, the truth is, we've followed Brill. He led us here. We're anxious to find out the reason for his visit. Brill, perhaps you tell us.
Well, I expect he came to see us in connection with the work of the fellowship.
I preferred if he spoke for himself, ma'am.
Well, it's like she said, there's people coming and going at the office. Somebody's got to attend to them. I've come to ask Miss Whitbread if she'd help out.
It was a sudden decision on your part, was it?
Eh?
Well, you decided to come as soon as we left you.
Well, now's as good a time as any.
You weren't going to practice a little blackmail, were you?
Blackmail? This is preposterous.
Let us go back a little, Miss Whitbread. You see, there are two people concerned in this case. A thief and a murderer. A thief we have in custody now. When he went to the office, he found Miss Mallow dead. He stole the brooch, the pearl set in the pin, and the money. Then he made his escape.
That was the man.
You saw running out of the office when you arrived. He didn't realize we'd circulated a description of the cameo brooch so quickly. He tried to pawn it. Also, he was arrested, and he also tried to pawn the pin at the same time.
Yes, but that's not...
I assume the pin belonged to Miss Mallow. As a matter of fact, Brill told me so not more than an hour ago. You're a bad liar, aren't you, Brill? You knew very well it wasn't Miss Mallow's.
I might have been mistaken.
You were lying. You knew very well who it was. You came here to say the pin had been found. You keep your mouth shut about its ownership, provided they made it worth your while.
But why us? I'm sorry, Sergeant, but I'm afraid I don't understand. Edgar, it's Papa's cravat pin. Your precious pearl.
I must have dropped it in the office.
Oh, but that's not possible. You were wearing it 2 nights ago, the night you said you were going to the...
The night Miss Mallow was killed. You didn't realize until you got home the pin was missing, did you? You thought you dropped the pin in your struggle with Miss Mallow.
What are you saying?
You made that parcel an excuse to come and search the pin. You knew if it were found, it could be traced back to you.
You? It was you. You. And that woman.
She drove me beyond endurance, flaunted herself, encouraged me.
Stop it.
And then when I responded, she drew back.
I don't want to hear.
It was like that for months, building up all the time.
Stop it!
I'm ready, Sergeant. Rose.
You animal. You filthy, despicable animal.
The pin, Miss Whitbread. We shall need that for evidence, I'm afraid.